Hello again, Andy with Handy Andy Handyman, and we are out today in the north end of Woodstock taking a look at kind of a unique situation. And this is one of those projects where you really have to think about what you're doing. This is a homeowner who has put a lot of time and money and effort into maintaining his home and upgrading it and doing different things. This is some sort of a lap niche type siding. It's an aggregate siding. It's not really why we're here today, but you know, when we come out to look at stuff, we try to show you what we can see. So this is a homeowner who spent a ton of time, energy, and money fixing his backyard. He's got a huge personal oasis back here. He put this dry below system in, and they don't always tell you this, but you got to maintain it. So you got to make sure this gutter stays clean. This has a slight pitch on it, so it catches all the water from above and it drains it back to this gutter. And the problem he's been having is, you know, he has this nice dry below area so he can watch game day stuff and do what he wants, the hot tub over there. And you can see that everything is leaching through the siding here on the back wall. Right above here is a chimney, and that's where we're going to show you is really the problem. And some of these things just kind of, you got to look at it from a number of different factors. So part of what's going on here, and just bear with me as we go through. It's real windy today, so you're going to have some noise on the camera. So most of the water is right along the face of this chimney and back in this corner. So at the left side of the chimney, they never put a gutter here because they didn't really have a way to drain it. So really what we have to do is we got to add a 6-inch gutter here, come in with a custom PVC drain that'll tap into the corner of this 5-inch gutter running that way. That'll get this water out of this area. There's so much water coming through here, and they've had a problem with it historically. When I back up this way, you'll see that someone's installed a really small diverter right there, but you can see the gap under the shingle, so they didn't seal it on front and back sides, and it's set too low, too far down the roof line to have any effect. We need to install a bigger diverter ahead of the chimney to break a lot of the water in real heavy rains. When you're getting a 2, 3, 4-inch deluge of rain, it's coming down this roof line and running right over the top of that flashing piece. So we need one that's about probably 2 to 3 inches in height. You're gonna have to clean it out periodically and maintain it. Fortunately, it doesn't have a lot of trees in this area, so it's not gonna clog with debris too often. But you wanna break that water ahead and run it towards the left side of this gutter. The challenge that he may have afterwards, after we do this is a 5-inch gutter. It should really be a 6-inch gutter. So we probably want to upsize this, just this section of gutter right here, combining this section with installing a custom cut pressure treated flashing plate that would run the inside edge. So we actually come through, we do this on every deck we build. Flashing's going to fail, and that's about the age of this house. This house is 17, 18 years old now. And so over time, that galvanized flashing, it's got nails through it, it's rusting, it's got holes in it. So now when the water gets in this area, it's just getting through, and it's probably starting to get into his framing. He's showing some leaks showing up on the outside face of the siding. What you can't see is what's showing up on the inside. There's a lot of water that comes in this area. He's got this plastic tote here, and in heavy rains, the water is catching it and splashing, so much so that you can see it's actually rotted. We need to repair this rot all the way through and into this left corner of this window, and then recaulk this piece right here. Someone's come in and tried to put clear elastomeric sealant in there. That's not going to work. So what we're going to have to do is cut in a 2x10 or 2x12 pressure treated plate that will loop this area and shed the water further out into the dry below drainage system. But if we don't add this gutter up here, it's really not going to work effectively in heavy rains, and that's kind of what's been going on. We've had a ton of rain here the last few months, last 3 months in particular. It's just been awful here in Atlanta. This side, you can see they're draining it here, and it's going down the downspout over here, but we would still add that plate from this corner all the way through, all the way around. It's about 32 feet. So that'll solve part of his problem. To solve all the problem, we'd have to do the plate plus the gutter work. I've honestly never done it that way. You know, there's a lot of different products we could use up here. There's a product called a gutter louver, which breaks the fall of the water as it would come over this area right here. I'm trying to get out of the sun, sorry for that. As it would come over, it breaks it up into raindrops again. The problem is it won't work, I don't think, on that pitch. So our best bet is to add that new gutter section here and drain it to the back of this gutter, with the caveat that we probably need to replace this back section of gutter and upgrade it from the 5-inch to 6-inch so it can handle that volume. A lot of water comes down this area. Beautiful yard, great deck. Couple little things that we just saw was that one window, and then this brick mold on this left side of the triple window is rotted as well. So the last guys that painted this house just painted over the rotted wood. Gotta love that. But that should solve Jeremy's problem on this property. I'm doing this for 25 years. We've had all kinds of situations, and we can't always solve all of them. We do a lot of water drainage issues, retention issues, waterproofing of foundations and basements. Sometimes we get into some of those that are just beyond what we would normally do, and so we turn those over to companies like AquaGuard that'll put in a water system. But for what he needs to do here, and this is a challenge with it, he's trying to find a deck guy that'll fix it, or a roofing guy that'll fix it, or a siding guy. They're all interdisciplinaries. We do all that in one house. So I'm pretty sure our solution will work. Reflashing that deck is not the solution. You can reach us at 770-912-2829. Been out here 25 years. We've got me, my brother. We got 3 master carpenters on staff. Pretty much do everything from handyman stuff to painting to roof repairs, lots of siding, trim repairs, and occasionally an oddball problem like this one. You can find us online at HandyANDYFixit.xyz. And again, we're at 770-912-2829. You'll see lots of our videos on YouTube under Handy Andy Fixed It, HandyANDYFixedit, all one word, or Handy Andy Home is our older channel. There's thousands of videos. We've been doing this stuff. We do tons of projects every week. We work for realtors all of Atlanta. You name it, we do it. The only caveat with us is just please be patient with us. We're a small family business. We get covered up quickly. I've got a huge heart. I want to help everyone, and I can't. So if you can just be patient with us, we'd love to work with you. Again, Andy with Handy Andy. See you at the next house. Bye for now.